Amar, do you want to chime in as well? Because I know you've started to go down this path too.
Yeah, luckily we did file for a foundation, and we received it through Alan. And yeah, certainly because we're pre-revenue and pre-revenue and in the pre-seed stage, it's been very challenging getting these foundations, these philanthropy foundations to sign any kind of money or so on and so forth. They're really looking for someone who's crossed the revenue line and crossed into the sales for them to be able to see impact. They're not traditional investors. However, so we haven't received any money from any foundation yet. We've had conversations with a couple of them, but they're looking for people who are already in the market. That stated, it has been a massive asset because we at Mod Garden talk about how we're an impact organization and we want to make an impact, a social impact, community impact, and so on and so forth, environmental. But having that website, having that foundation there, it just adds the credibility. It's not just mere words. So we are in a conversation with the UN, and we have received high interest. In fact, we're working on an order. It's a smallish order for the UN. It's about $100,000. However, it opens the gate to massive multi-million-dollar order. So it's been a benefit from that standpoint that I can turn them. Oh yeah, we are planning on doing social impact once we cross over the revenue line. I send them to the website. Which Paul, you had a huge hand in helping develop, and it's been great. So it actually, what the lesson learned here is that even though it's taken us a bit longer to get to certain funding opportunities, what it's given us the opportunity in the meantime over the last, I would say, couple of years, is to raise. How rising tide raises all ships. We've managed to fill in those gaps. And when you look at Mod Garden, even though it's a startup, pre-revenue startup, it's got a lot in terms of its foundation and where we are in terms of what have we done. And one of the things that's happened is, like, for instance, the utility patent just got granted. So things like that have been sort of, beneficial.
Yeah, those are great points, man. I mean, even on the for-profit side, when you walk in and you're, working on deals and you can show that you have a foundation, and there's like a marketing branding moment of sophistication and more importantly, like commitment to the bigger goal, right? Like we just had an incredible session. Many of you guys were on it for what does triple bottom line mean? Alan, you and Fatima were talking about that, and like, boy, what a statement for a company when you're working on bigger deals to show that you've got a foundation as well. I think there's a lot of marketing benefits to it. And it's not, like I said, it's not that costly to get everything set up, but it's like, I think that's one of the things we're all hammering home is like, it is not zero work. The donations and foundations do not come rolling. It's like any other business. Like, you're unknown, you got to get out there and put some level effort against it.